Hi, welcome to the Semantics lecture about composing subject quantifiers. This is going to be a pretty straightforward process because it will involve combining subject quantifier as a subject with a verb phrase. And the only trick is that we'll be plugging the verb phrase into the quantifier. And so it'll be putting a function into a function, and we have to run that multi-step process. And since we have a quantifier, we'll be doing it twice. So this is what our sentence will be. Every kitten purrs. It's a test sentence, a very simple verb, and a very simple noun phrase. So every will take kitten, and then we'll take purrs. Now, we saw that every means this. I'll take two functions and say that everything for which the first function applies, the second function applies, and so forth. Then we have kitten, that will be our first function, and the meaning of purrs, which will be our second function. So we plug this in, and then we'll get the right result. How do we do that? And we'll walk through it step by step. So we write out our function. Then we write our argument. Then we'll plug in our argument, which is a function, find the leftmost lambda variable, replace every instance of that variable with our function, and then we're good to go. We have a function argument structure again, so we can plug this in and do the process again. Of course, we're replacing x with x, so we won't see much of a difference, but we can do the process anyways. And now we have a set of functions. So I'm going to type ETT. Now we can plug in purrs. Right, that's the only way we're going to get a sentence, and that works out pretty clearly. And we'll do the same process. Plug this in to here, replace every instance of G with our function. And again, we'll have the same process. We have our function, we can plug this in, we get an argument function structure. All right, so we skip this step, and we went straight to the second step, and we'll go up to the third. So now we have our sentence. Everything, if it is a kitten, purrs. So every kitten purrs. That's going to be how we compose subject quantifiers, which is a very simple process, and we'll do it without any hindrance. The exercise will have more examples that you can practice with, and then can move on to the slightly more complicated task of composing object quantifiers.